Coach,
Yes.
thank you very much for your time, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. Very excited. Very excited.
Not nervous, excited?
No, I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Yeah. Then please just tell us a bit about this tour. We know you guys are going to Spain with the Under-11s. Can you tell us how it came about and how the tournament you'll be participating in and the games you're going to play there?
Yeah, so we've got a good group of youngsters, under 11, some 10, some 11. And they've been working since they were 8 years of age. They've been working together, so it's a very good team. They've won everything possible in South Africa. They hardly lose, this team, and we were lucky enough last year to go over to Spain and play a couple games against a couple teams there, and we really impressed. So we got invited back this year to come play, and obviously all the players, last year when they went, they were a year under the Alavina age group, but now they're all at the right age. So yeah, we're looking forward to go over there. We think the team can do really well. Like we said, we've been invited by some very big teams, Sevilla, we got Sevilla, Betis, Granada, a lot of those teams. We've got that tournament that's coming up, which I think we can win. So yeah, it's very exciting.
You were there last year and we followed what was happening in South Africa, and there were some impressive results there, which told us that our boys can go from here and compete at such a level in Spain.
Yeah.
What do you think that Supersport is doing right to be able to produce this kind of talent, or nurture this kind of talent, to be able to compete with the best in the world in their age group?
For me, I think it's the amount that these boys are training. I mean, these boys are training between 6 and 7 days a week. Some of them are doing twice a day. They do a session on their own, and then they come train with the team as well. I think we give very good sessions, high quality sessions, getting touches on the ball. So yeah, I think Supersport at the moment is the best in terms of youth development. I think we can see with these teams, that's why we're getting these opportunities to go. That's why all of our teams win the leagues, we win the cups. So yeah, I think it's just our technical development, the amount that we do, the way we coach, the way we get the boys to push. I think that's what really stands them in good stead, and gives them these opportunities to go and show their talents overseas.
I'm told that 4 or 3 of these boys actually play under 13 GDL.
That is true, yes. So some of them they hadn't even turned 11 this year. They were 10 and they were playing in the GDL for Supersport against teams, Chiefs, Pirates, all of them. And they did absolutely fantastic. They were some of our top performers. But yeah, like we say, these boys, it's a special team, this. They've been playing together for a while, so they work hard. Like I say, those 3 boys, I know they do a lot of work behind the scenes, as well as they work with the team. So yeah, they got very, very bright futures ahead of them, and sky's the limit, I guess.
Coach, you were there last year. You're going back again this
year.
From the experience of last year, what would you say you learned from the Spanish teams in terms of how they play and how they approach the game that side?
Well, I mean, me as well. I played in Spain when I was 18, 19, so I also know a bit about the Spanish football. But it's similar to here. The Spanish football is very technical, or as well as we try and make our boys quite technical with the ball. They are also very professional. What I do see is those young players, they're like mini professionals. The way they dress, the way they come, their gamesmanship, the way they play for fouls and different things. They're very smart, those boys. So we've taught these boys from last year. We know what to expect now that we're going back. So yeah, I hope we can just do everything that we've set out, everything that we've prepared, and we can go and win, like I said.
Coach, earlier you mentioned that at times you play them in age group higher.
Yes.
And in some quarters there are conversations around don't expose boys at that level, let them develop within their age group and only progress when age allows to, because maybe they might play in the higher group, they might play with physically stronger guys, it might be difficult for them, or they might get injured and so on. What is your view around that and the approach that Supersport has taken?
No, my view with that is I love it when young players are able to play up. I believe it gives them it just makes them become more technical. I mean, when they're playing with these older players that are a little bit more physical, they've got to rely on their actual technical ability. They can't rely on physical. So you get some players that are maybe a little bit bigger for their age, and they play in their age group, and it's too easy and they look like superstars. But it's just because they have developed a little bit quicker than the other kids. You know, those, when you're smaller and you're playing up, you also it's also nice for them because when they make mistakes, you know, we understand that they're going to make mistakes. They are younger, but we pull through with them. And once they're playing with those older players, it makes them 10 times better. Because, like I say, the players are a little bit more physical, a little bit faster, so they really have to hone their skills.
Coach, I'm told there are 2 streams in the tournament, Stream A and Stream B.
Stream B, yeah.
And Supersport is competing in both streams.
In both streams, yes.
On top of that, there will be some friendly games that will play with local teams.
Yes.
How important for Supersport to ensure that this so is not just you go play one tournament and come back, but play 2 streams and get as many friendlies as possible for the guys?
Yes, well, we want them to get as much football as possible. So I think we play in a game or a tournament every 2 days. Sometimes you've got a couple games in a row. I think there's 3 games in 3 days. But no, it's really good. Like I said, every game is an opportunity for these boys to show what they can do, to show their talents and how hard they work. And yeah, I mean, I wish if it was up to me, I'd play every single day. I'd play 50 tournaments with these guys. But there's enough. There's a lot of opportunity, like I say, for them to show what they can do. And yeah, I'm excited. I keep on saying it, but I'm buzzing. It's 8 days, and I can't wait to get over there and show them what we got. Yeah.
Some of the teams there, they are part of big La Liga youth structures.
Yeah.
Sevillas,
Yes.
and Cadiz.
Yes.
And I hear there's a very big friendly game against the big opposition that you might be playing. Can you reveal that to us?
Yes, the team that we will be playing we are traveling to Madrid first. So we go from Madrid to Malaga, but in Madrid we will be playing Atletico Madrid, their youth side. So because we did so well last year, we made a bit of a noise around. So we were able to get in contact with Atletico, and they were able to offer us a game. And yeah, again, want to show them what we can do. It's a massive opportunity. Atletico is a fantastic club. It's an old club. They play obviously in La Liga. They won it a couple of years back. So I'm grateful for the opportunity to play them. But to be honest, I think the way the boys are playing at the moment and what they've shown, that we should be able to pull a very good result against them.
Coach, these boys, some of them went there last year.
Yeah.
After they came back, were you able to see maybe some difference in how they play, or how they approach games, in terms of they learned something and when they came back they started implementing it?
Yeah, well, I think it's more of a mental thing going over there, because, you know, coming from South Africa, it's quite hard for youth players, because you put Europe on such a high pedestal, because you've got all those teams with big names and lots of followers, and you obviously, when we go overseas and we play in these tournaments and these games, it's a massive thing for us. For them, it's just another friendly against another team. But yeah, for us, and it's extremely big thing. So the more opportunities we can give these kids to be in those environments and to play, the easier it's going to be when they do go later in their careers, when they're a little bit older, and they play in, let's say, reserve team or under 17, 19, 23. It'll be easier for them because they're used to playing abroad. They're used to playing against teams, you know, that speak a different language. And yeah, I think it's very important to be able to, you know, just to understand and play against different teams around the world, and just get used to different cultures, the way different places work.
Coach, thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Pleasure.
We wish you all the best in Spain.
Thank you.
Lift that flag high and make us proud.
I will do. Thank you.
Thank you very much.